Happy day students, welcome to San Academy Pallikarnai, Class 6 Mathematics, Chapter 7 Decimals. Decimals. The numbers expressed in decimal form are called decimal numbers or simply decimals. The numbers like 5.8, 19.63, 7.295, 0.068 are the numbers in decimal form. It has two parts. The decimal numbers always will have two parts. They are whole number part and the decimal part. Now I will explain how to identify the whole number part and decimal part. As you see here, the decimal form of numbers 5.8, 19.63, it has been separated by a dot, and that dot is called as decimal point. Whatever the number in the left side of the decimal point, it is called as whole number part. Whatever is in the right side of the decimal point, it is called as decimal part. The part on the left side of the decimal point is the whole number part. The part on the right side of the decimal point is the decimal part. Now let us see what is meant by decimal fraction. The fraction in which the denominators are 10, 100, 1000, etc. are known as decimal fraction. For example, 3 by 10, 4 by 100, 31 by 1000 all are examples of decimal fraction. Now let us see if we have 10 as denominator for a fraction. So if you have 10 as a denominator, like 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10, how it can be written as a fractional number? 1/10, 2/10, 3/10. The same thing, if you want to represent this in the decimal form, we have to read it as 0.3. Now, if you have 100 as a denominator, it can be read as 100th, 200th, 300th. Here I have taken 3 by 100. So, how to read this? 300th. The decimal form of this fraction is 0.03. Now, if we have 1000 in the denominator, we have to read it as 3000th. The decimal form of 3 by 1000 is 0.003. Now, let us see what is meant by decimal places. The number of digits contained in the decimal part of a decimal gives the decimal places. As we all know now, a decimal form will have two types of part. One is a whole number part and the other is a decimal part. Decimal part is in the right side of the decimal point. So, the number of digits in the decimal part represents the decimal places. In 4.93, the example which is given here has two digits in the decimal parts, which means the decimal places are 2. 7.894. As we all know, 894 is the numbers in the decimal part. How many digits are there? Yes, there are 3 digits are there. Then the decimal place value of this is 3. 2.5. We have only one digit in the decimal part, then we have only one decimal place. Here comes a very important result. So as you see here, 0.6 is equal to 0.60, which is also equal to 0.600. It shows that putting any number of zeros to the extreme right of the decimal part of a decimal number does not change its value. We have to remember here, we can include n number of zeros at the extreme right, not in the left. Okay, at the extreme right of the decimal part, you can add n number of zeros. It doesn't change the value. It is a very important result, because while we are converting a unlike decimal to like decimal, it helps us a lot. Now let us see how to convert a like decimal into unlike decimal. Before that, let us read the definition of like decimal and unlike decimal. Decimals having the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. Just now we saw what is meant by decimal places. After the decimal point, the number of digits is the decimal places. So 5.84, 19.63, 7.29, 0.06, everything is a like decimals, because all the decimal numbers have same number of digits in the decimal part. Now let us see the definition of unlike decimals. Decimals having different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. For example, 9.4, 13.63, 1.219. As we see here, in the decimal part, the number of digits varies from one number to other number. So it's a example for unlike decimals. I hope now you are clear with like and unlike decimals. Now let us learn how to convert a unlike decimal to like decimal. So let us take few examples for unlike decimal. So 5.3, 7.19, 0.376 and 84. So everything is unlike decimal because the number of digits in the decimal part differs. So the first thing we have to check in which decimal number the number of digits is more in the decimal part. So as you see, the maximum number of decimal place in the given question is 3. Now we need to change all the decimal numbers as it should have the same decimal places as 3. Now we read one more important result. If you add n number of zeros to the extreme right of the decimal part, it does not change the value. So 5.3, if you had two more zeros at the extreme right, it does not change the value and the decimal place also will be converted to 3. In the same way, you keep on adding zeros wherever is necessary. 7.19, so already it has two decimal places. If you add only one zero, it is enough. So 0.36, already we have 3 decimal places. Let us keep as it is. 84 is a whole number, so keep a dot and go at 3 zeros. So as you see here, now all the decimal numbers after the decimal point you have 3 decimal places. It shows that we have converted into like decimals. So this is a place value chart of the decimal numbers. So 100, tens, ones, then it has been separated by a decimal point, tenth, 100, thousandth. The place value of the first number in the left is 2. It is 200. Next is 6 tens or 60, 9 ones or 9. Then we have 3, which is the place value after the first decimal place is 3 by 10 means 10th. Next, the place value of 7 is 7 by 100 or 700th, or even we can say it as 0.07. And the place value of 4 is 4 by 1000th. The expanded form of this either can be written as 200 plus 60 plus 9 plus 3. After the decimal point, the first place value is 10th, so it should come like 3 by 10. The second place value can be written as 7 by 100, and the last one is 4 by 1000th. The same thing can be written in words also, like 200s plus 6 tens plus 9 ones plus 3 tenths plus 700th and 4000th. Now let us learn how to convert a decimal into a fraction. Write the given decimal without the decimal point as the numerator of the fraction. In the denominator, write 1 followed by as many zeros as there are decimal places in the given example. Convert the above fraction to the simplest form. So 0.4. Let us take an example and we will do it. 0.4. What is the first step? We have to write the number without the decimal point. So write the number without the decimal point. So it is 4. So first step is done. Let's come to the second step. What it is given in the denominator. So we are going to write the denominator. As we all know, fraction means it will have two parts. One is a upper part is a numerator and the below one is a denominator. So upper part is done with the numbers given in the question. We are writing it without the decimal point. The below, in the denominator, write 1. So denominator, first step what you have to do is write number 1 followed by as many as zeros as there are in the decimal places. How many digits are there in the decimal part? Only 1. So that's the decimal place. So how many zeros we are supposed to add? Only 1 0. 4 by 10. As we all know how to write the fraction in the simplest form. Find the HCF of it. If you divide by the HCF, you will get the fraction in the simplest form. So 4 by 10, if you simplify it, you will get the answer as 2 by 5. Let us see one more example. 0.25. So proceed with the step 1. Remove the decimal symbol and write the number as it is. So 25. Now come to the denominator. So what is the first thing we have to do? We have to write number 1 followed by the zeros which is there in the decimal places. How many digits are there in the decimal part? 2. Then write 2 0. So 25 by 100. So 25 by 100 is not in the simplest form. The simplest form of it is 1 by 4. Now let us learn how to convert a fraction into a decimal. Step 1. Divide the numerator by the denominator till a non-zero remainder is obtained. Till you get a non-zero remainder, you have to continue. Put a decimal point in the dividend as well as in the quotient. So both dividend as well as in the quotient we are supposed to keep a decimal point. Put a 0 on the right of the decimal point. As we already know, if you include 0 in the right end, it will never affect the value. in the dividend as well as on the right of the remainder. Divide again just as we do in whole numbers. Repeat step 4 till the remainder 0. Still you get the remainder as 4, you keep on repeating the same step. So if you divide like that, 29 by 4, the fraction, if you write the decimal part of the decimal form of 29 by 4 is 7.25. So same thing with 6 by 25, the decimal of this fraction is 0.24. Now let us learn how to add the decimals. First step, convert the given decimals into like decimals, then arrange them in a proper column. Add as in the case of whole numbers. In the sum, put the decimal point directly under the decimal points in the addends. Let us see. Now we are going to add 27.8, 46, 175.09 and 685.7. So now we have learned already how to convert a like decimal into unlike decimal into like decimal. First proceed with that. The highest decimal place of this is 2. So which means all the numbers we have to have a place value as 2 decimal places. So first is 27.5. So we have 1 decimal place, so include one more 0, so you will get 2 decimal places. So 46.66, so 175.09 and 685.70. Arrange these numbers properly in a column. So if you add, the answer is 934.59. Next is the last topic of this chapter is subtraction of decimals. As usual, the first step, first check all the numbers whether they are in like decimals. If not, convert the given decimals into like decimals. Step 2, write the smaller number under the larger one in column form in such a way that the decimal points of both the numbers are in the same column. That's a very important point. The decimal points of the number should be in the same column and the digits of the same place lie in the same column. In case if it is 10th means the below one also should be exactly in the 10th place. Subtract as we do in the case of whole numbers. In the difference, put the decimal point directly under decimal points of the given numbers. So we have taken the two numbers as 35.87 from 63.2. The first step, convert the numbers to the like decimals. So it is 35.87 and 63.20. So 63.20 is the larger number. So write it as the first and then subtract it by 35.87. The answer is 27.33. So I hope you all understood the topics what we have discussed in chapter 7 decimals. Thank you so much for watching the video.